One very effective thing that I do to you guys all the time is I do what's called a deep belly heave. So he's down on his left knee here, okay? This happens a lot here, okay? So here's a daily heave. Notice I'm not all like this. Okay, that's no heaver. Okay? I don't want to push his left knee out further than my leg can extend, and I will sit up. Because what happens is I'm spreading the space between his right foot and his left knee. What happens here is oftentimes he wants to narrow that space, and he'll pull back in, enabling me to get my left foot on his left hip. Okay? This is deep daily heave. This is just standard daily heave right here. Okay? But this right here, I don't want to push all the way out. I do it here. And my right hand is the steering wheel. I can push him, I can pull him this way here, and I can steer him. Next, what happens is he feels this kind of lock right here. And they typically start driving that left knee forward. And what I do is I sit up and I hook my outside leg into what's called daily heave X, or daily X right here, okay? What happens here is that he wants to posture up, and they're kind of stuck right here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose to see which way I'm gonna go. Oftentimes, I tilt him this way so I can switch here, grab that arm, pull it, and then this left hand pushes him to my right, and I start coming up right here. And then from here, you're able to go and back step. And oddly enough, get a leg sweep. But one thing that is very common here, from this deep daily heaver here, okay? If I push him too far away, here, even I can't reach that. I don't want him that far. I need him to react. There you go. So this right here becomes fairly easy. I rock back this way here, and I hook here, okay? Next thing what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull him to the right, and you see how I can rotate myself, left hip, right hip. I'm pulling his right shin into my kind of left inner thigh here, and I'm rocking him here. I go right here, okay? I take this foot out here. This foot is still in deep, and this right knee, okay, is gonna push him to the left, over this left leg. I'm gonna lift to the left, just push him here, and immediately get that underhook here. And then you have a good position here, push up, heel it up. You will feel this knee trip them over this leg here, okay? You just have to pull out your left leg and keep this right one inside. Oftentimes he doesn't want to hold here. He wants to push this knee down here. Okay? So I'll tilt this way here and get it right here. And then pull myself back here and pull him in right here. And constantly readjusting here. This right here does me no good. I have no control over his head. I want to go here. I'll tilt him this way. And as I tilt him back this way here, my right foot will stay. My left foot comes out. And if you notice, my left foot is hooking right on the inside, or right at his Achilles, as my right hand has his collar. So he can't step out with his right foot, and his left leg is somewhat caught momentarily as I look over my left shoulder towards Christian, right there, laying like Burt Reynolds did in that one magazine. Pull him to my left up right here. Okay, but I think he had his hand like that, not trying to help him. Alright? So, you have to trap this like, it's similar to this, what we did from here. Where you're here, okay? And then, take him this way here, okay? It's similar, but the difference is your right foot is fed through this way. So look right here. So another point is this. This is De La Riva here. If your hip is doing this and you're doing this, you got a problem because it's very easy to kill that and drive that knee over, okay? So from here, I don't want that. I want to scoop my hips this way here, okay? So what I want to do is this. I want to push just enough to where I sit up. He will drive that foot back in. 1 foot, 2. My right foot stays hooked on his knee. I take this one out, and now I trap it right here. My right knee is on the inside of his right knee. And my right hand pull, not that way, but towards Clara. And I'm gonna pinch here as I get up, and immediately go either underhook here or here, so I can knee cut right through. Does that make sense, guys? All right, you will feel this left foot, left knee, right knee, Jesus, pushing on his inside right knee. So we're here. This right here won't do you any good. You gotta constantly readjust it. So look, I sit up and push, because this is sit-up guard right here, okay? Because the De La Riva hook is out. De La Riva, this is sit-up. We'll talk about that next, okay? In case he stands up or whatnot. So as he begins to bring his knee forward more, I feed this deep De La Riva here, tilt back to the right, go inside that back of the knee, and they're hooking and they're pulling in opposite directions here, okay? Push him, pull him. I like to pull to the right, my right, so that he will try to posture up here. And then I go right here. And then you, from here, really easy.
Are you only letting go of the ankle once your left leg switches to hook that?
He will fall.
Yep.
Because he just can't, he just stuck. But you can't let this.
But you're holding on the whole time until you
No,
switch?
when I tilt, when my left leg comes down, I don't need that.
Right.
What am I gonna do? Here? I need to put my hand out or the elbow, because this action needs to come up, but it's good to be up on your left so you can do this. 1. So your left foot is up. You don't want to be at 2 knees because you don't have balance. 1 more time. It's very common. I see this in the videos all the time. Here, look, down, push it, bend it here, you slid it here. I tilt him this way here, and then it comes out this way here. And then you post this foot up. This has to be up, because this right here, I don't have pressure. And then you're stuck in this. When you're here, you're driving it through, and you're pinning it, and you're keeping his legs wedged open here, and nothing here. Basically pass or just knee cut or whatever. But the point is, get the feeling first. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dip. Work with each other right